Okay.
Hi, I'm Lori.
I'm sorry, hi, Mike, maintenance supervisor.
Hello.
And then I'm Damian Sipko, Director of Housing.
Great. So tell us, just start showing us around and play tour guide.
Okay, so space that we're in is an exterior, or is in the back of the building, which we'll show you the exterior of, but it is an office space, and sorry. We'll be reconfiguring these offices to divide up some of the space. Yeah, I'll let you do that, and then I can go ahead. So,
Can we open up some of the other doors?
yeah.
So this is an office space that will be renovated.
Mechanicals.
This is a mechanical room.
For the maintenance office. Or
The
for the,
Office is not built yet. That will be a building that will be built.
okay,
This is, I guess what they call a
Records room or something?
records room. Restroom. There is a kitchenette, a small kitchenette area. Another restroom here. This is the waiting area that comes in from the main entrance. So this is that area. This is, I believe, what they would call like a IT, what do you call it? Mechanicals room. That has the electric boxes, the electric panels. This is the main office here. So this is the main office that people see when they come in. There is a, do you want to stay on one side? Okay, we're gonna stay on one side, sorry. You can open those doors. This is the property manager's office here. So this is Jessica, our property manager. This
Change to the conference room.
So this area here is our current HHS office, which will be changed to the conference area.
where do the people come for leasing, fill out the applications?
Right here is the conference room. This is a current conference room. Sorry, guys. And this is case manager's office here. So there are two persons that sit in this office. This is case management. That's Kathy. We have another case manager office here. And then the assistant property manager office here in this location. That is every room in this building. I will take you out front where the new community, where the new community building will be constructed. So you want to give the tour, Damian?
So,
as
you can hold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're losing here.
Damien's gonna talk and I'll
So reduce.
say that again.
I think what's happening is it's switching out. It's trying to get the Wi-Fi from the building.
Oh, okay. Are you good now? Do you hear us?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
So on this side here, in this space, this area is where the community building will be built.
You're losing you.
So taking up this parking
Taking
area
up this-
and
Get off the cellular data.
or take it off the Wi-Fi. Go back.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, I took us off Wi-Fi, so I think we're good now.
Oh, yeah, much better. And can I see where the building is?
The office building,
Yeah, that's
Is-
okay.
this is the office building.
Beautiful day.
Oh, it's gorgeous here. Can you see the leaves? The leaves, we're in our peak for the leaves.
You should come out there.
Yes, you should. That's what we were just saying. It's the most beautiful time to visit here. So this is the front of the building, the office building.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll show you in South Center where the maintenance garage and office will be.
What's your occupancy like now?
Well, right now we're holding units for the rehab because we have to do a checkerboard approach. But this property has very high demand. And we typically have occupancy over 98% for South Center and Brookline. Everybody wants to be here because this is where all the resources are in the area. So in this space here, turn here, this is where the maintenance garage and
Yeah, it's just a maintenance building. What they refer to.
small office.
The contractor that's going to be doing this work, have you worked with them before?
No,
But they've done significant low income housing and tax credits projects. Became highly recommended. They've been very easy to work with so far. And they're large enough that they're able to really ahead of the game in terms of procurement of materials, and they understand market trends and what's currently, markets are thing, post, well, I wouldn't say really post pandemic. So this is South Center Properties. It's a cul-de-sac. We go into some units at this point, if you'd like to.
Is the siding material vinyl? Is it aluminum?
are you saying existing?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's part of the scope of work to be replaced.
So this building, this particular unit walks in and then goes up to the living space.
All electrical appliances, no gas?
Gas, heat, gas, hot water.
Gas, heat, and gas, hot water.
Okay. Cabinets look like they're in good condition.
They are, these particular ones are. This is considered bedroom. Living room. Okay. So this is considered the living area. There's a closet here. There's,
Can you open up the electrical panel, please?
can you
Okay,
see that? Okay.
yeah.
There's also a door that leads off to a small porched area.
Does each unit have that, or is that unique?
It's unique.
Yeah, he said, Damien said, no, this is a unique feature on this one. Here is the restroom.
Are those fiberglass tubs or tile?
That's fiberglass. It looks like it's, well, I don't know, it's
This one's cast.
oh, the bottom is cast iron, and yeah, it has a,
So they're all slated to be replaced.
yep, cast iron, and then a tub surround. And then a small closet area. This area here would be where mechanical heater, hot water tank, where washer dryer hookups.
So the floor tile been tested for asbestos?
Yes,
So no asbestos, no lead paint, no lead in water.
small little, like a
Linen closet.
linen closet area. This is a bedroom here.
Can I see the ceiling? Okay,
Okay, and small closet area. And another bedroom, so.
so has this unit been previously, the water heater and the furnace looked in good condition?
Yes,
So as you'll see, there's really no two units that are completely identical in terms of improvement. So the architects and engineers had to take a
case
unit
by case.
unit approach to develop scope of work. So each unit will have its own individual scope of work. So
Is there play equipment?
on the other side, so as we take between both developments, between Brookline and South Center, there are, and we can show you as we head over.
Everything's a townhouse?
Yes.
Is this the same building?
Same buildings, different style unit.
Different style unit, yeah. So this walks into a living room area.
So this building is actually part of the first phase of construction. So it'll be these units here as they've been vacated, we've been leaving them vacant. for the purposes of having them ready for construction to start. So,
Kitchen area. Now, this unit walks out to a small,
stuff Mike needs all the way. So,
so just like a cement patio area. This is a laundry area.
and then we'll go back.
Obviously a much older panel than the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one has more extensive work to do. There's a under area for the steps that go upstairs. There's a little area and an access panel under the crawl space. This is the area for the mechanical area.
And what's the crawl, under, in the crawl space, is there anything down there?
Water meter.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, the only thing that's there is a water meter.
I think some of the duct work for the heat.
Yeah, that probably the duct work. Yeah, they crawled down under there when they came to do their initial assessment, so. So this is a, well, there's no lights in here, light bulbs in here, but this is a restroom area. Again, the same type of tub and surround. I believe this is a 3-bedroom unit, so
Is that
This-
paneling slated to come off?
yes, thank God, yes. A small closet area. Again, a little linen closet. Bedroom 2.
Is there an attic? Or, well, no, it's a flat roof, so. I was-
Yeah, there's no access to any type of, the only crawl space is underneath.
Yeah, I was just curious with the acoustical ceiling tiles like that.
That's a classic look here. Yeah. And this is bedroom 3, very similar. All right. Is there another unit that is different than both of those, or?
I mean, basically what we have now are 3-bedroom types that are vacant at the moment. It's-
Did you want to see another unit in this area? They're pretty much all,
No,
Similar.
if you have one on the other street, that'll be great.
okay,
Yeah.
And then if I could just see the streets and the walkways and the
Yep.
condition of them.
okay. So these are the sidewalk areas. Once I get up here, I'll walk on the street area.
Will there be ramps to get into the units? I saw there was a ramp in the first building.
Only in the accessible units. I think we have how many accessible?
4.
4.
That are existing and gonna remain.
Correct. And then 2 additional ones will be for sensory disabilities. But for physical, it would just be the 4.
Is there going to be a specific trash enclosure area?
So those will be moved up and onto pads and then enclosed with fencing to increase curb appeal.
So this is the cul-de-sac area, which is just a dead end area and then comes out here to Barber Street, which connects.
I believe the streets are going to be repaired where they're,
So there's a lot of infrastructure upgrades. So as part of that, we're redoing the streets as well.
curb repairs.
Yes.
Are they adding any additional outside lighting?
Each unit will be upgraded.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
Streetlights were made, this will actually just updating each unit to have exterior lights. Light levels.
We're still on Center Street, correct?
What's the weather like there today, Skip?
For us, it's actually overcast and it generally burns off towards the middle of the day. But just recently it's been overcast. For a while, it was quite warm out here, clear and warm.
My type of weather.
My type of weather too.
We're getting
I-
ready to ramp up for snow here.
Thank you. I grew up in Ohio and I happy to have left.
Amen, I hear you. So this is coming back to where we started our tour. You'll see the office building. So we just walked the entire length of the property and now heading back to our original point.
We'll pass through the park and then we'll go to Brookline, which is the second part of this development.
Do I get credits for your steps?
Yes. Yeah, isn't that how Peloton works?
Yeah, I think so. How many other properties are you managing?
Ooh.
86 buildings. this particular geographical area, we have two other developments. And then we have of McKean County.
Very rural, very spread out. So this is the park that's across the street from the office building and between the two properties.
Do you guys maintain the park, or is that a city park?
Yep, it's ours.
Is this a public street you're crossing right now?
Yes, Campus Drive. So this is the park area. Our maintenance guys take care of this property and maintain it.
And accessibility features here coming in to make this fully accessible, including the park equipment.
So this is Brookline Court. This is the backside of each of the units.
Were all the buildings built at the same time, or were they
Yeah.
spread out?
Yeah, this and South Center, Damien, were built at the same time.
Yes.
And this again is another cul-de-sac area that, is private here. There's a little basketball court in the yard that's at the very end. So this is a living area, one bedroom, closet area.
There were any plumbing, long-term plumbing issues like the sewer mains?
So the sewer, the lateral sewer lines are all being replaced as part of this. It's because they're old clay, so they collapse.
So this is the kitchen area.
So this is an upgraded unit, or recently?
No, this was not, unlike the first one we showed you.
So again, your utility closet.
So part of the scope of work is to add laundry hookups to these one bedroom type units because they don't have laundry. As part of
Where do they do their laundry now?
So there's only 4 one-bedroom units here, and we have another high-rise building located just halfway down the block. So they actually go there, or they can use laundry elsewhere if they'd like to. But they typically go to our laundry facility at our high-rise building.
You said there's 4 one-bedrooms?
Correct.
Oh, this is one of the bedrooms, or the only bedroom with a closet area. It's the same type of ceiling, and
Do you provide washer dryers or?
Not currently, but as part of the qualified action plan through Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, we're required to provide them going forward. So we will be. The only appliances we provide now is the refrigerator and range stove oven.
But as the project that we're going to be doing, you're going to be providing washer and dryers.
Yes.
Are there garbage disposers?
No.
Will there be garbage disposers?
Are you expecting a delivery? Can't call one. He didn't think he had one. Somebody called for about a half hour.
yeah, it was 8 Chris Drive in Eldred. Yep, it was a replacement of the dented appliance that's being redelivered. Renninger.
How's the crime for this area?
Non-existent. I mean, like any rural area, even metropolitan areas, there are drug crimes, but in terms of crimes committed on our property, really, the worst of it's probably a domestic dispute.
This is a living room area.
Was that a baseboard heater I saw in the other room, or?
They're the vents for the forced air.
Okay.
Kitchen area. Again, opens up to a small little patio, private patio area. You guys are gonna have to lock that. I couldn't get that locked, sorry. This is a area for the laundry. Under the steps again. Bathroom area. 1 bedroom here. Linen. 2nd bedroom.
All the windows are going to be replaced?
Yes.
And a 3rd bedroom area.
Won't miss that paneling.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure. That's like really old school. That tells how old we are.
So the existing mansard roof will be taken off and a peaked roof will be put on top. That will control water that splashes back into the building and affects the foundation. If you look, you can see kind of a splashback on a lot of the buildings here. The each unit will have its own little front porch with a pitched roof on the top. Biggest issue we have is water infiltration into these apartments. Is there any other questions you have or anything else you'd like to see?
Just maybe walk around a little bit on the front. I saw you showed me the back of the units, so.
Yeah, so this is the front side.
Brian, is there anything you need to see?
I think I've seen enough here to get a good take on what the property looks like. One question I did have was on the back side of the units, AC, central air conditioning going to be installed as part of the rehab?
Yes.
Thank you.
So they'll actually, like he said, central forced air and not a window unit.
Correct. Yes. Will be part of the HVAC system.
Will they need to upgrade all the panels to accommodate that?
Yeah, so all of the electric panels are being upgraded.
I did have one other question. I had a note in an application or somewhere in the information I reviewed about a picnic pavilion. Is there a
Yeah.
picnic pavilion being added maybe over at that park area or where will
Yeah.
it be?
Well, a pad will be put in place, but it'll be a combined project with the city high school carpentry class. They actually built a pavilion for us previously, and then they'll be working with us to actually do that as a service project. But
Very cool.
as part of this initial project, it'll be just the addition of the pad for the pavilion plus accessible sidewalk and cutout at the curb so that it can be fully accessible.
Thank you.
But the pavilion will not be part of the budget for this project.
No, it's not.
Okay, I think we've pretty much seen as much as we can see.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the recording and I appreciate your time.
I
Yeah.
did have one other question while we're on.
Okay,
The hot water heat. I had seen somewhere maybe they were adding like tankless gas
Yeah.
hot water heating.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
any other tidbits that you can give us, Damian, that'd be great.
Well, so we talked about the structure, we talked about the adding of the, so not every unit has a poured concrete pad behind it. So those that are missing pads will have pads added. Some of the drainage will be reconfigured. We talked about lateral sewer lines replaced, water lines coming in. Talked about concrete replacement for sidewalks and repaving of the streets. I'm not off the top of my head aware of anything else that major, I mean, other than the interior work that needs to be done, that will be occurring here at these sites. But yeah.
And you're moving people out to do this. You're not going to let anybody stay in place.
No, well, tenants are going to be checkerboard. So it's a 4-phase project. The first phase is 4 buildings. And so through attrition, we've been vacating units, and then we will relocate units temporarily. And then once a building is complete, we will move essentially one building down. So it'll just shift along building by building. But the construction company will do exterior work and utility upgrades and all of that simultaneously. But in terms of interior work, it'll be done essentially one building at a time in 4 phases.
But the accessible units will stay in
Well,
place.
yeah, the accessible tenants will remain in place for most of the time. We may have to have them out for a couple of hours to do some painting and things like that in the apartment, but they will go to a warming shelter or to the public library, or our community room at our high-rise building, or they'll just do their normal daily errands at that time.
So what about when the kitchen's replaced?
So the accessible units, those are our newest units, though the kitchens aren't being redone in there. They're just essentially, those units are just getting a facelift of new paint, new flooring, and so the upgrades in those are very minor.
And are you letting the people reoccupy the units that they move out of, or would they have to go to a new address?
So they will get a new address, but it'll be within essentially within this development. So they're not being relocated off-site. They're just moving a couple doors down. And the tenants are okay with that. It was the most cost-effective approach than relocating everybody off-site, because there are very few housing options available here, even in the private marketplace. And putting up in hotels wasn't even a viable option either, considering the amount of work, the scope of work that needs to be done.
Okay. I think that answers all my questions for now. I appreciate your time, everyone. And
Yeah.
have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.